welcome to Wrestling at Mom's Basement. This is going to be the NXT Takeover WarGames 2 and Survivor Series 2018 review show. I, of course, am Patrick Young. This guy to my right is my co-host, Joe Menudo.
Happy belated birthday.
Birthday
To your mom, yes. Happy belated birthday to your mom.
And happy belated birthday to Isaiah.
Who's that? Oh, yeah. Happy belated
The guy
birthday
that sometimes sits over there.
To Isaiah and
Yeah,
Nicole.
one time you sat over there, one time you sat over there.
And Isaiah and Nicole, too.
Yes.
And, happy belated Thanksgiving.
Yes.
To everybody, I meant to say. Yes. Well, at least I remember.
Happy birthday to the relationship between the Pilgrims and the Indians.
Right. The Pilgrims turned heel.
Yes. And they're all NWO on their asses.
Yeah, so.
Just with daily run-ins.
Takeover WarGames started off with Matt Riddle defeating Cassius in 6 seconds, I believe it was.
Yeah, just straight up a knee straight to the face from Matt Riddle.
Yeah.
To Ono. Yeah, I guess it's a way to start off with a OMG moment. And makes Matt Riddle look dominant to knock out the knockout artist.
Yeah, if you're gonna put him over, that's one way to do it.
Yeah.
NA. Next, Shane Mays with the feed Carson to retain the NXT Championship.
I thought this match was very good. I'll probably say it's Shane's best title defense to date, I think.
Okay.
I liked how pretty much...
Shiva was better than the match in Brooklyn?
Yeah, I think so. That one was very good too, but I think this one was slightly better. Maybe the ending got a little overbooked, or I guess the second fall got a little overbooked by throwing out Dakota and the Marina and Jessamine and Io. But I thought the first fall was built up kind of nicely. Maybe I wouldn't have had it as quickly as
the match
as they did.
10 minutes.
Just because you had a quick fall match right beforehand. But otherwise, I thought the rest of the match came down pretty well.
Yeah, it was a very good match. The two have great chemistry together. This match is a little bit longer, but that'll be my only minor complaint.
Yeah, I gave it an A-.
Up next, and also Black defeat Johnny Gargano.
I thought this match had phenomenal storytelling. Gargano really did go hard playing the heel. And by the end of it, Alistair sort of kind of had some sympathy for Gargano. I guess just because Gargano's in his own head or whatever. Where he almost didn't want to do it, but he ended up hitting the Black Mass in a pretty awesome match.
You did catch what he said, right? When he did the Black Mass?
No.
He absolved him from his sins.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. The match was excellent. Actually, my match of the night, I think. Yeah.
It's close, but it's second place for me.
Yeah. The story was excellent. I don't think Johnny's a face shot, though.
No.
I think we have a DIY reunion on the horizon soon. I'm getting a feeling.
Maybe.
A+.
A+.
Up next, Tommaso Ciampa defeated Velveteen Dream and retained the NXT Championship.
In another very good match. Maybe it took a while to get to maybe a little second gear. Or maybe it wasn't necessarily... Or maybe it was a lot more gradual starting to that second gear. But the crowd was with the match the whole way. And it ended up being one hell of a match. Hell of a showing from Velveteen. And Gargano just being the heel he always is.
Ciampa. He was a great heel too.
Sorry, the other Italian last name.
Yeah,
DIY.
Yeah, another great match. Just redundant, say Takeover, say A. And the main event, Ricochet beat on Warriors defeated Undisputed Era and WarGames.
Yeah, I thought WarGames was excellent this year. I like the little bit more old school structure to it. We didn't get that last year because there's 3 teams, but this year we got the one team at a time comes in, heel team gets the advantage. Just very old school WarGames essentially, and it was the same feeling of last year where it was just an all out war between both sides. Undisputed Era looked like a solid unit where necessarily the face side with War Raiders blocking Pete Dunne, getting out of the cage to get into the cage themselves, and just little things like that I think made it maybe even better than last year and my favorite match of the night as well.
Yeah, my second favorite match of the night. Yeah, I feel like it a little bit better than last year's WarGames, just for more of the traditional rules. Ricochet hit the flipping thingy, Lundy flip the thing off the cage.
Double moonsault.
Yeah, let's go with that. I think he overshot a tad on the second.
A little bit, yeah.
But most people call him. Yeah, great match. So, the road team did win. I picked up the speed to win. Those like sets up Ricochet Pete Dunne for Phoenix though.
Yeah.
A+.
A+.
Overall A+.
Overall A+. Yeah, that whole show was excellent. It helps when there's only 5 matches, one of them being too short to grade, but essentially nothing really out of the A's.
Yeah. We won the Star Series. So, I didn't see the kickoff on my end. Star Series kicked off with the Usos winning the Soul Survivors for the Tag Team Star Series side. Most of the match got down to the Usos and New Day versus the Revival and Bobby and Gable is what the match should have been in the first place. Very good match of those 8, but the rest of the match tried it down in a way, but B-. Star Series yourself kicked off with the Women's Star Series tag with Nia being a Soul Survivor for the Raw Woman.
Yeah, for me this one took a little bit to get going. Namely, I'll probably say it took a while to get going to the point of where it was Asuka and Sonya. I'm gonna say on the SmackDown side left, and it was Nia, Bayley, and Sasha.
Yeah.
At that point, I actually started really getting into the match. And we got a good 5 minutes of Asuka and Sasha.
By far the best part of the match.
Yeah, way far the best part of the match. And Nia did heelish things to get the win for her team, which I don't necessarily have a problem with because they're trying to make her into a monster heel, even though she's kind of an unsafe worker. But that's a story for a different day.
Next podcast.
Yeah. Overall,
yeah.
I thought the match was just okay.
Yeah. The second gear came down to 2 women.
Yeah.
C-.
I gave it a C.
There wasn't much else that. What was next?
Seth and Nakamura.
Next, Seth Rollins defeated Shinsuke.
Kind of the typical pace for Nakamura matches in WWE.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily... It's kind of almost like the Ciampa Velveteen match, where it's second gear went so smoothly that you didn't realize you were out of the first gear. Almost.
Right. Unlike the Ciampa Valentino, for me anyway, it wasn't as dynamic.
Yeah.
Unless they wanted to it was as second, and then jump into second. It was a slow transition to second gear, but then Ciampa Valentino went to third gear.
Yeah.
This match stayed in second gear, which seems to be the definition of Nakamura's main roster career.
Yeah. However, I thought Seth and Nakamura did work very well together.
Yeah.
Probably up there with Nakamura's best match on the main roster.
Yeah, overall for Seth and Nakamura worked very good together. probably up there with Nakamura's one of his stronger performances as of late this year. Still a little disappointed compared to what Nakamura can do.
Yeah.
But not as disappointed as you could have been with Nakamura this year.
Yeah.
I guess. B.
I actually gave it an A.
Up next was the
Bar versus AOP. Yeah, this one they just didn't say a complete sentence. This didn't gel for me.
No.
The Bar and AOP didn't work nearly as well as I thought they would.
Cesaro and Sheamus looked like they were. I was talking like some kind of house fight. Cesaro and Sheamus looked like they were leagues above the AOP. And AOP lost out there.
Exactly. And the highlight of the match we all know is Drake Maverick pissing his pants by pressing his pelvis and not making it look obvious that he had a pump in his penis. A pump in his penis. Yes, a pump on his side. But yeah, that was essentially the story of the match. Drake Maverick pissing himself, and probably the most interesting part of the match too.
F.
Up
next, Buddy Murphy defeated Mustafa Ali to retain the Cruiserweight Championship.
A great show from the Cruiserweights. I did like that Ali and Murphy did get some time to go. However, I would actually like to see another 5-7 minutes added to this match to have them really get going and pretty much steal the whole night. What they did with Had the Time with was great. But I just wish they were given a little bit more. Which I guess isn't a bad thing, wanting more from something.
Yeah.
But again, I'm very proud of the Cruiserweights showing on Survivor Series.
The goal was that the crowd didn't care at all when they first came out.
Yeah.
By the end of the match, it was the first result / 205 Live chain night. A-.
A-.
Up next, Braun, Drew, and Lashley were the sole survivors for the Raw Men's team.
Yeah. Minus SmackDown pretty much getting swept out of the building. I thought the match was fine. Not necessarily the best Survivor Series match, but not necessarily... It's far from worse, essentially. I could have done with a little less Braun dominating pretty much the SmackDown side at the end by eliminating 4. He eliminated 4, right?
Right, Jeff Benstring, yeah.
Yeah, he tied Asuka.
Yes.
And Roman. And Aja Kong.
Yes.
I could have done with that. Maybe shown him to be out, I guess, a little bit more of a struggling babyface to make him a little bit more sympathetic. Because literally, in a couple snaps, Jeff and Ray were out of the ring.
Yeah.
They were eliminated. I could also have done a little bit more Samoa Joe instead of just rolling around with Drew McIntyre and getting hit with the Claymore kick. I get you want to have Drew look a little bit more dominant. I just don't think you should do it at the, disadvantage of Samoa Joe.
Yeah.
But overall, I thought the action was very good. The two teams worked pretty well together, and I think there was a lot of cool moments in there where it was a good time.
Yeah, I thought that it was a strong showing compared to last year's men's match. He worked out the negatives. I'll highlight the positives. I thought Finn and Ray and Dolph and Jeff had the best exchanges in the matches together between those 4. And the Shane elbow for the table. And Miz's facials.
I did like...
Miz telling Shane
to do everything, yeah.
Yeah.
And Shane just kind of looked at him like, oh, fine.
Yeah.
And then he gets clotheslined in the air by Braun Strowman. That part was funny.
Other than the booking that goes at halfway, very solid starts to side.
I gave it a B.
B. Up next, Ronda Rousey defeats Charlotte Flair by disqualification.
It was actually my favorite match of the night, which is kind of weird going with DQ finish as my favorite. But it was pretty much a sprint from start to finish. It kind of had the same atmosphere like a UFC fight would, where I think Ronda is probably going to shine the best, obviously.
Yeah.
But they pretty much put Charlotte in a place where what she's been dealing with. Her best friend turned on her. The crowd has been pretty much booing her. They chose Becky over her.
Right. But they chose Charlotte over Ronda.
Yeah, she lost her title and lost at the biggest women's pay-per-view of all time. And now she can't put away a 1-year rookie, much less Ronda Rousey, who pretty much has the marquee where she should want to beat her.
Yeah.
And think that it's almost her birthright. I really did like this match. It was actually very much of a fight feel. And they were just running at a torrid pace, and I would want to see a second one coming soon. Which I'm pretty sure that's going to be the WrestleMania match. I think Becky is going to raise up the SmackDown side.
This is my match tonight as well. Considering the fact that girls only had 5 days to put the match together, and that's what we got. Charlotte was by being chosen by Becky, Charlotte's getting cheered now too. Even with Becky, she's getting cheered now. She's not getting booed no more.
Becky just hugs people when she has concussions.
The match was excellent. All avocado toast and penises and whatever else Ronda has issues with.
Millennial males.
Millennial meals.
Fake
champions. Becky changing the world. Or changing the history of the world.
Yeah.
The girl could go in the ring. Mm-hmm. She's way ahead where she should be at this point. Taking away her promos. My excellent match. And this is one where the DQ actually works in a favor. Because neither girl should be taking a clean loss right now anyway.
Yeah.
And I think this was the result the same way. If it would have been Becky, I think this is how the match would have ended.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, A+.
A+.
And the main event, the November workhorse Brock Lesnar defeated Daniel Bryan.
The man who does his best work
in
November when WWE does their lease.
Brock Lesnar defeated Daniel Bryan.
This match was very excellent. Brock, Mr. November, as he probably should be called now, pretty much worked his ass off. Even pretty much when in the part of the match where he was squashing Daniel Bryan, he was still pulling out athletic stuff he hasn't been pulling out in any match that wasn't AJ.
You can see, by the way, he was he did look a server Bryan. He stopped doing the Germans after the second one.
Yeah.
He went for the bellies instead.
Yeah. And then Bryan fought back, and pretty much that match went to a whole nother place.
Yeah.
My one negative against this match, though, is just the suddenness of Bryan's heel turn heading into the match and making him the sympathetic babyface into it. That's really the only negative I have against it, and to me it is a strong negative. But the match, if you haven't seen it yet, go ahead and see it.
Match is excellent. Somewhere in the vein of Lesnar's match with AJ. I saw the AJ match, I think, a little bit higher
same
than a Bryan match, but still overall excellent. The heel turn was odd timing. It could have easily been done on last week's SmackDown.
Yes.
With his promo explanation, it could just turn that way. But it was still a great match. The only thing that made him, I guess, look heel was the ring smile that he had after he lost the match.
Yeah. Kind of almost like a Mick
and
Foley.
And a low blow, yeah.
Kind of Mick Foley-esque to me.
Yeah,
Overall, I gave the show an A-. There was a lot of really good stuff on here, mixed in with like one thing that I would like to forget. And then the women's tag, which was pretty much safe, and the men's tag, which was entertaining enough, I thought. The rest of the stuff was really great with the cruiserweights and Charlotte and Ronda and Bryan and Brock.
Seth Nakamura.
And Seth Nakamura, I really like too. So to me, I thought this was a very strong show. So far, I think WWE actually has been working pretty well with their major shows.
Yeah, I think I might as well. Seems WWE with their full pay-per-views this year, not counting the glorified house shows, seem to be finding since SummerSlam, seem to be finding trim with the main pay-per-views this year. SummerSlam, Hell in a Cell, Evolution, and
I just actually want to check something.
Evolution Star Series. The pretty much our past I like this layout was strong enough to carry the show to the A level.
Yeah, my worst major show this year was WrestleMania, and it got a B. So
yeah. And B was more for a disappointing.
Yeah.
Because of the card delay. Yeah. The major shows should have had a good year for the 5 major shows. They had a good year with. That'll do it for this. Up next, the SmackDown Live 205 Live NXT and NXT UK reviews in one video, more than likely. In the next video,
Raw.
or it might be in the Raw video, depending on how short or long it is. But I think it might be on the longer side.
And I ended up winning the predictions, so Jill will have to watch NXT Takeover London.
Did you call me Jill?
I said Jill.
I said Jill.
I may have said Jill. Who knows?
And then we'll be back Monday with that Vengeance 2002. Yeah, Vengeance 2002. And the Monday Night Wars, and maybe a Q&A. I'm not sure yet.
Yeah.
Isaiah might still be on holiday. Something about Isaiah in general.
Okay.
Which is okay, because we got enough content coming.
Well, anyway, signing off. This is Pat. That's Jill. See you later.